Hi guys, it is me, triplexnine. You call me Jordan or Jordie, and welcome to my channel for a brand new video. This is a Q&A video. So basically, last week I asked you guys to send in your questions to me to get to know me more and also see what I'm about. And you guys sent in a lot of questions. I got questions from YouTube and Facebook. I got 3 on Facebook and I got 10 on YouTube, I believe. And that was really awesome. You guys really want to get to know me, so this really means a lot. And I'm happy that you guys are watching my video. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe because I do LPs on The Sims and also cast videos and speed build videos. I'm like not the best at building, but I will try my best. And I also do reviews. I'm bringing up reviews soon, which I can't wait. I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK. I can't wait to do that. Hopefully that'll build my channel because I love Drag Race so much. If you guys haven't watched it, please watch it. It's awesome. It's on Netflix. Just search RuPaul's Drag Race. It's so amazing. So I'm going to be doing reviews on that. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try my best to upload as much as I can. Yeah, so why don't we get into this video? So let's do this, and here we go. So the first question is from 2 lovely people. It's from the lovely Katie Cat Sims and the lovely Sim MZO. Why did I say Sim MZO. And they have asked, what is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is red. I love the colour red. I love red in clothes. I love red on hair. I just love red internally. I think red's a lovely colour, and I've got it on my walls as well, as you can see in the back. I just love anything red. Like, I think red's quite sexy as well. I love red on females because I think it really looks lovely with hair, like red hair. There was a wrestler called Eva Marie from WWE, and she had like this bright red hair, and I love bright red hair. Like when Rihanna went red, I loved it. I think red's a beautiful colour, and it also symbolises the emoji heart. So I love the colour red. So yeah, red's my favourite colour. I love red so much. I do like white, but I love red a lot. So the next question is from the lovely Kate Cat Sims. She has asked, what is my favourite film? Well, that's a mix-up. I'd have to say either Titanic or... yeah, so Titanic and What's Love Got to Do with It about Tina Turner. That is one of my favourite films because it's such like a wonderful film. Like, I think it's so great that it's just like, I don't know, it's just such a good film. It's about her life, obviously, and it's also about like her struggles in her relationship with Ike Turner. And it's a brilliant film. If you guys haven't watched it, it's like an abuse kind of situation she was in with Ike, and she finally gets rid of him and goes. And yeah, I love Tina Turner, so watching that film for me was an amazing film. So Titanic and What's Love Got to Do with It. So the next question is from K-Cat Sims. She has asked, why do I play The Sims? I think I play The Sims because it's such like, to me, The Sims is a wonderful game. Like, I think I play it because it helps with my creativity skills and it also helps with my autism. I have got mild autism and ADHD, so it kind of helps with my... It helps a lot, and it also helps with my depression as well. I was about to say depression just then, but I didn't. It helped a lot with my depression because I have bad depression, and when I play The Sims, I'm much more happier. If I play other games, I'm a bit like, I don't know, I get angry sometimes if I don't win a match. Like, if I play wrestling, I do get quite pissed if I don't win, because I've been playing it for years, so I should know how to play a game. But with The Sims, I'm just so at ease, and that's why I love playing that game, because it's so amazing. I love The Sims a lot. So, yeah, The Sims, that's why I play The Sims. So, the next question is from the lovely Katie Cat Sims. She has asked, what is my favourite bit about recording? My favourite bit about recording has to be the amount of support I get. I absolutely love recording. I love recording my content, and then I love reading them comments. Like, them comments, totally, talking about depression again, them comments build up my confidence so much. Like, if I get a comment, I'm like, that's amazing. Because I've never felt like so accepted before. When you guys send your comments in and you go, look, this episode, so good, want to see more. And that to me is like everything to me. Because you guys have sat like there for 19 minutes and watched my content. So that's my favourite bit about recording. Knowing that you guys are going to watch my content and knowing that you guys love my videos. So that's why I love recording. That's my favourite bit about recording. And yeah, that's why it is my favourite bit. So, next one is from the lovely Star Shoes and the lovely Butterfly Simmer and the lovely Lady Sweetheart Sims. They have asked, how long have I played The Sims? Well, I think I have played The Sims since, I think The Sims Herbs. I think it was Sims 2 Herbs. I think it was. I might have played from The Sims 1. I don't know, but I do mostly remember the first game I ever brought The Sims was Herbs because it had the Black Eyed Peas in it, if I'm right. And I think there was one where one of the Beyonce songs was in one, the Naughty Girl song. Uh, I'm sure that was a Sims game. I'm really, really sure because I remember going through all the towns and stuff. I think The Sims 2 Herbs was the first game I ever played of The Sims, and I loved it. I fell in love instantly when I found The Sims. Even my parents will bring it up, like in the car, like I'll say I want a new pack, and they'll go, "Oh, what for?" And I'll go, "Oh, just a simulation game." And they'll be like, "Oh, The Sims." So they know that The Sims means a lot to me, and I've been playing that long. I think since I was about 10 or 8 or something like that. I've been playing The Sims, so yeah, that's how long I've been playing Sims since The Sims 2 Herbs. So it might be Sims 3 Herbs. I think it's Sims 2 Herbs as well. So this is from the lovely Star Shoes. She has asked me, what or who inspired you to start a channel? So I would say a lot of the people in this community that comment, you guys all inspire me without sounding cringy. Like, you guys really, really inspire me. But the three people that I actually first started watching and thought, I can do this, was Pixelade, Plumbella, and Lifesim. What I love about Pixelade is that he's gay, he's cool, and he is so funny as well. Like, he makes me laugh, and I thought, well, if he can be different like I am, why can't I do it? Then I seen Live Simmer. I could see a lot of myself in Live Simmer. I think she's hilarious. Like, I'm not true to my own horn, but I do think I'm quite funny sometimes, and I think I kind of take inspiration from her to be myself and just like make fun of myself because that's the best thing you can do. Just make fun of yourself. Don't like be your hardest critic, but just like make fun of yourself. If you say something wrong, just joke about that. Like, that's what I've learned from her is just to take the piss out of yourself. And also, Live Simmer. Is it last time I was on about Plumbella? Both of them are the same, to be honest. Both of them are like really funny, and they're both themselves, and they're both crazy, like really crazy. And they were the most two with Pixelade that I looked up to, and the reason why I started my channel. And they inspired me so much because they're all like crazy, they're all funny, and they're all like me. I can be funny. I think you guys at home probably think I'm not funny, so they inspire me a lot. So yeah, so that's why I'm well who inspired me. So this question is from the lovely. Where is it? Where is this question? This is from the lovely Butterfly Simmer. She has asked, "What is your favorite bit about being a YouTuber?" Like I've mentioned before, my favorite bit about being a YouTuber is having the constant support from you guys. You guys like commenting on my videos, like that is my favorite bit. Reading them comments, like I'll upload a video at the night time, and then when the morning comes, I will like go on my phone, go through all my messages, and I'm like, oh my god, people like my video, people like my video, people like my video, and they're saying how awesome my video is, and to me, that is like makes me so happy that people wanna kind of watch my content and comment on my content, and that is my favorite bit about being a YouTuber is conversing with you guys, speaking with you guys about things. Like, you guys are really awesome. So to speak with you guys is epic. Like, that makes me happy to be a YouTuber. That's what I love about being a YouTuber. So the next question is from the lovely Butterfly Simmer and the lovely Sim Siri Studio. They have asked which Sims game is my favourite. So my favourite Sims game, I would have to say The Sims 4. The only reason why I say The Sims 4 is because I've got more expansion packs. I've got more game packs, stuff packs. With The Sims 3 on the PlayStation 3, we didn't have any expansions, I believe. I think we had the Sims 3 packs, but that was it. We didn't really have like Nightlife, the Witch pack thing. We didn't have any of them. So That's why. But I will say The Sims 3, you had a more of an open world where you visit your neighbours. With The Sims 4, you have to wait for that loading screen, and that kind of sucks. So I would say The Sims 4 is my favourite Sims game because the reason is because I've got more expansions and stuff like that, and I find it a lot of fun. The Sims 4, Sims 3, I would just have babies, but with Sims 4, I can just go to work and I can actually follow my sim to work. Like I can do my get famous and act like that. That is amazing to me. So that's my favourite Sims game is The Sims 4. So the next question is from a lovely butterfly simmer, and she's asked me what my favourite pet is. Um, I would have to say, well, I like birds because I've got a little canary. But I would have to say, I also love cats as well. I love any animal, like any pets. I love pets. Like I love animals so much. Like if I seen a baby seagull out on the road, her, I would take it in because I love animals so much. I hate like hurting wasps. Like I don't hurt wasps, but like we'll have a spray to spray them away. But I hate hurting animals so much because I love animals so much. So I'd have to say my favourite pet would have to be a dog. Even though I have a canary, I love him so much. But uh, I've had more dogs than birds, if you know what I mean. I've had two dogs. I had a dog called Scrappy that died 5 years ago, and I have a staffy dog called Nelly. She lives with my mum and dad, but she is lovely. They're both lovely, but I would have to say dog is my favourite pet. So the next question is on a lovely April Dark. She has asked me a lot of questions, which is awesome. So she's asked me which curators inspire me to record, inspire you to record and post regular videos. So I'd have to say the same three people, but then I'll tell you some more. Plumbella, Pixelade, Life Simmer, they are worth the watch. They are so funny. Go give them a watch. I don't think Life Simmer does anything anymore, which is a shame because she was awesome. I wish she would return, to be honest, because I'd love to work with her. But Pixelade and Plumbella are still going there. Amazing. I remember when Plumbella's channel first started, and I remember being like there from the start and seeing that she was like a small channel, and then she got big, and so that has hope for all of us watching. And I love Plumbella. She's awesome, and also the people in the Sims community that comment and support me. You guys also do the Sims, and you're also talented. Like some of you do Mishimias. I can't say it. Mishimias. It's Mishimias. LPs, you guys do challenges with Silk and Sims. I don't know, like, all of you inspire me. Like, you inspire me to just record and post regular videos. I love posting, like, probably 3 times a week. Mostly, I prefer to do 2 because I don't want to, like, annoy people. So, yeah, that's who inspire me. You guys at home inspire me so much. So, the next question is on a lovely April Dark, and she has asked, who are my influencers in the Sims community? So, Plumbella, Pixelade, and Lysimer, they're my influencers. And also, like I just mentioned like a minute ago, you guys are also my influencers. Like, you know, I don't want to leave some people out, but like Star Shoes, Silken Sims, Lady Sweetheart Sims, K-Cat Sims, Raven Sky Sims, Sim MZO, April Dark, Sim Series Studio, um, Butterfly Simmer. I don't want to lie, forget you guys. If I forgot you, I'm so sorry. I will mention you. Oh, P Frog Sims as well. P Frog is awesome, like all of you. Everyone who I've like talked about in this video, like you're all my influencers. Like you really are, because your videos to me are exciting. I just sit there and watch them when I'm on the bus, you know, before I go to work, and I love watching them. So you guys are my influencers for sure. So the next question is from the lovely April Dark, and she said, "Are you a dog person or a cat person?" Meow. Uh, I don't know. I love both. To be honest, if I could say both, I would say both. I'm gonna go with dog because the reason I'm going with dog is because I've had 2 dogs. So I had Scrappy and Nelly, but I've had no cats. I've had interactions with cats, and I think they're lovely. Like I said, I love all animals. So having like, I don't know, I'd love to have a cat, but my favorite pet, my favorite dog or cat, I'd have to say dog because I've had more dogs. So I love dogs. So April Dark also asks, what is your favorite movie genre? Don't want to be too cringy here. I don't want to say romance because I do love some romance. I love The Notebook. If you guys out there love The Notebook, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. I love The Notebook. I love Titanic, as you guys know. So I love romance and I love like impactful films. But I would have to say that my favorite genre is horror. I love a good horror. I love things that can scare me. I can like sit on my sofa with my partner and I can just jump, like really scream because something scares me, like Insidious. There's a scene in Insidious where the old woman is in this like passageway and she opens this suitcase, but you expect the guy to come in out of the suitcase when in fact he comes straight over the suitcase. So I love horrors so much. I love Halloween. I love Friday the 13th. I love anything that can scare the hell out of me. I was going to swear just then, but I'm not going to swear. So anything that can scare the hell out of me, I love. So the next question is, yeah, so I do like horror. Horror is my favourite genre. I was going to go off with them, but I didn't mean to. Horror is my favourite genre. So the next question is from the lovely April Dark, and she has asked me which artist do I listen to. So I'm going to pick a top 5 of who I listen to. I mostly listen to the Spice Girls. I know they're from the 90s, but I'm a Spice boy. I grew up watching the Spice Girls. So I had the films, I had the dolls, I had the CDs, I had the posters. I had everything of the Spice Girls. Ask my parents, I had their dolls and I ripped their heads off. I don't know why I did that. I think I was a crazy kid. I think I was just so crazy. And my favourite Spice Girl was Emma Bunton and Victoria Beckham. They were my favourites. I don't know why. I loved a bit of Posh. I loved a bit of Baby. But yeah, I listened to the Spice Girls. If you want to know my favourite Spice Girls song, it's Viva Forever. I love Viva Forever. So I listened to Spice Girls. I listened to RuPaul's Drag Race songs like Read You, Wrote You, Kitty Girl, Tatiana. The next artist I listen to would have to be Ruel. I love Ruel. She's very unknown at the moment. A lot of you guys might know her, actually. If you guys are in America, you probably will know who Ruel is. I'd have to say Mabel. And I would have to say, that's quite hard. Tina Turner, because I love Tina Turner, so I listen to a lot of Tina, like Simply the Best. What's love got to do with it? Proud Mary is my favourite though. Proud Mary is my jam. I love Proud Mary. So they're the artists I do listen to. I'm not really a heavy metal guy. I find that quite hard going. I love a lot of music though. I love music. I've got like 1,000 tracks on my Spotify, so I love music. April Dark also asked me, do I have a favourite book? And I do. I've only read a couple of books because I'm not really a book savvy person. I'm not good at like reading the books. My concentration goes with my ADHD. So I kind of just stick with like having audiobooks. I've never had an audiobook, but I know I could like listen to one because I'm good at listening rather than reading, if you know what I mean. Like I find it hard to understand some things sometimes. But I favorite book would have to be The Girl on the Train. It's better than the film. The film's really awful, but Girl on the Train for me was a really good read. That was the first book I kind of proper read and read to the end because I thought it was fantastic. Such a good book, so intriguing, makes you want more. So I would advise that to people. That is my favourite book, and it's called The Girl on the Train. So the next question is from the lovely April Dark, and she's asked me, am I a morning person or a night owl? I'm gonna be honest here. I am not a morning person. Like I can be woke up and I'm instantly in a mood. Like not in a mood, but like quite moody. Like I'm not a good morning. I keep saying like I am not a morning person. So I'm more of a night owl. I'm more nicer in the night. I'm a good person in the night. I'm a good person in the morning, but I'm just like don't like annoy me in the morning. Like I need time. I need like 3 hours, like from 7 o'clock, like 3 hours to get cool. Because I hardly sleep anyway, so I'm not really a good sleeper. But I'm more of a night owl, so yeah. So the next question is from the lovely April Dark. Thank you, April, for all these questions. It's amazing. Which app do you use the most? So I use the app SixTag. So basically, SixTag is like a thingy of Instagram. I don't know what you can call it. It's like I can't have Instagram, so I've got like a knockoff version of Instagram. And SixTag is fantastic. You can't upload videos, unfortunately, but you can upload photos and edit them and stuff like that. You can do what Instagram does, but you just can't do the videos. So I use SixTag, and that's where I get my memes from in my videos. So I use 6tag, and yeah, if you guys can get it, get it. It's worth it because you can save your videos and save your photos. From if you say if you went on Kim Kardashian's channel on her Instagram and you saved one of her videos, and you can save it. So you just like hold it in and then you save. So yeah, that is my favorite app to use. So the next question is from lovely April Dog, and she's put, "What is the farthest way you've ever been?" So I've been to a lot of countries. We went on holidays a lot when I was a kid. We went to Jamaica, we went to Turkey, we went to Spain. We've been to France, actually. We went to France. Gemapel, I think that's right. Am I saying it right? Am I saying it correctly? Uh, I would have to say Jamaica, though. I've been to a lot of places. I forgot all the places I've been because I went when I was really young. But I remember the one the most was Jamaica. I don't know if that's further than Spain. I don't know. I'm probably really stupid right now. But I would have to say Jamaica because that's the one I remember the most. And that's the farthest way I've ever been from home. So, yeah. So the next question is from the lovely Sims Series Studio and the lovely P-Fog Sims. They have asked me, which Sims 4 expansion pack is your favourite? So my favourite Sims 4 expansion pack will have to be, I'm so sorry if you guys love City Living or Seasons. I know there's a lot of Seasons fans, but I'm more of a Get Famous fan. I love the hairs that come with it. I love the outfits. I love anything to do with celebrities. So when I had that pack, I felt amazing. Like, I loved the Get Famous pack. It's so worth the buy as well because you get a lot of like build and buy, which I love. I love with packs. I'm more of a hair guy. I love the long hairs. I just want a hair now that can have slicked down, like gorgeous hair for a woman. But that is my favorite expansion pack because I don't know. I think Get Famous to me. I've always loved celebrities, like I mentioned. And I've always wanted to do the fame thing in a game. The game I played before Get Famous was actually Kim Kardashian Hollywood. If you guys have played it, please, it's fantastic. Go ahead, play it. It's amazing. I played that game and I loved it. I loved it a lot, actually. Kim Kardashian Hollywood is fantastic. So good. It's worth a look. Go ahead and have a look if I was you, because it is a good game. But yeah, Get Famous is my favourite expansion pack because it's amazing. And I've had the most fun doing my LP with Dakota. So Get Famous to me is amazing. I did love City Living, but I would have to say Get Famous. Seasons, it's fine. It's not my favourite because I love having the seasons, don't get me wrong. But it didn't really bring much. Like, it brought a lot. I know I'm going to get hate. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. It's just my preference. And, yeah. So, that is my favourite expansion pack. So, the next question is on the lovely 25th and South and Sim MZO. And they have asked where I came up with my channel name. So, I came up with my channel name from a film called Triple X. I think it was a film called Triple X with Seth Rogen. Is that Seth Rogen? I came up with the name from there, and then I was like playing around with it. Like, I was gonna say Triple X 5, Triple X 4, and then I got like Triple X 8, and I was like, no, Triple X 9, and I was like, yeah, I'm using that. I love that. I've never seen no one use it. So I mean, people have took the piss out of my name, and they'll be like, oh god, it's weird, Triple X. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's just a name. But that's how I come up with my name, triplexnine. I was actually going to be called Twisted Sims because I'm a bit twisted in the Sims. I like to do different stuff, different kind of crazy things. And I was also going to call myself the Canary Simmer, which I should have because I've got a canary, so it would have been worth it. But then, I don't know, Triple X9 just stood out to me because it's so different and out of the box. So if you guys are using Triple X as like your name or Triple X4, then I'm sorry, but I love Triple X9. So please don't take Triple X9. That's my name. So the next question is not a Sims game related. This is more of a RuPaul's Drag Race question, and this is from my lovely drag sister, Merin Lily. We've been talking, and we both want to do drag. She wants to be a bio queen, which is where women can also be drag queens, which I think should happen. Ru, get that, please. Let the bio queens in. Like, be diverse. Come on. So she's lovely. So hopefully we do drag together one day. So because I want to be a drag queen myself. So that's why we're friends. Which is really awesome. So she said, what are your top 5 RuPaul's Drag Race queens? So that's really hard because with RuPaul's Drag Race, I tend to like the nice queens. instead of the rude queen. So I'm not really a big fan of Raven. But I do like her now on that review thing. And I'm not a fan of Silky as well because I don't like get it when queens are so rude to people. So I'd have to say my top five queens for me is number one, Sharon Needles. She inspires the hell out of me. Sharon Needles, Evie Oddly, Jinx Monsoon, um, who else? Katya and Trixie Mattel. I was gonna say Shangela, but I don't know. Trixie is different, and if you notice with all them different queens, Sharon, who else did I say? Sharon, Evie, Jinx, Katya, and the other one I mentioned. They're all like different. It's hard to remember because there's been like 100 and something queens. They're my favorite queens, and I think because they're so different as well. Yeah, Trixie Mattel. They're all different, so that's why I like them, and yeah, that's why I like them. They're my top five queens. If you had to say who are my worst top five queens, I would have to say Silky. I'd have to say who else? Who else do I not really keen on? Raven, Raja. I know people love Raja, but I don't like Raja. I think she's a bit like too bitchy a little bit, but she might have changed. I don't know. That was from my preference. Carmen Carrera. I didn't really get the thing with her. And also Darian Lake. Them queens I'm not really keen on. I like nice queens. So that's why I want to be a nice queen. So the next question is on page 2. Let me just get to page 2. And this is more questions. So this one is from the lovely Sim MZO. Oh, I love all these comments you guys are sending me. What do I love the most about The Sims? What I love the most about The Sims is that you can just be free and you can do what you want. Like you can send your Sims to work. You can get famous. You can play music in the crowd. Like you can dance at a nightclub. Like that is to me is awesome because you can do so much different things. You're not just stuck with one goal, one kind of thing for your game. And you know with certain games where you get like a path where you have to do this mission and you have to kind of just do that and you can't do anything else. With The Sims, you can do different like stuff. Like I said, you can send your Sims to work and you can like have different stories each time because it's always going to be different. It's not going to be coming around the same thing. Maybe sometimes with aspirations, like that's a bit too samey. But that's what I love about The Sims. Like it's so different, and you don't have a set mission. Like you can just do what you want, and you're free to do anything, which is awesome. So the next question is from the lovely P-Frog Sims, and she has asked, where are you from originally? So I'm originally from Stockport, Cheshire, which is in Manchester. I believe it's in Manchester. People say Cheshire. My mum says Cheshire. I don't know why. I always say Stockport, Manchester. Because I'm from Stockport. I was from a road. I sound very northern. I was from a road in Petersburg Road. Petersburg Road? Yeah. Petersburg Road. That's where I'm from. So I'm a Stockport kid. I'm a Stockportian. Is it Stockportian or is it Stockfordian? I don't know. So People Sims has also asked, where do you live now? I live in the sunny North Wales. Not really sunny. It's not really nice as well. Me and my partner have had so much trouble in this kind of place. It's not nice. If you're from North Wales, I'm so sorry. I'm not being rude about you. It's just certain people are just so rude here, and it's not nice to live in. It's not a nice place to be. So yeah, I'd have to say I live in North Wales. Unfortunately, I'd love to move to London or the Shetland Islands. I've always wanted to live in a cottage, and I'm such a romantic guy. I'm crazy. So the next question is on the lovely P-Frog Sims. She has asked, which is your favourite? No, she's asked me, have I played all the Sims games? I have. I think I played The Sims 1. I don't know. But I will say, I will be honest about this one. I think I played The Sims 2, The Sims 3, and The Sims 4. They're the ones I played the most. I don't remember Sims 1, to be honest. I remember there was a game with The Sims where you would have to do certain things, and if you didn't do it, your Sim would die. Maybe that's Sims 1. I don't know. But I've been playing for a very long time since I was a young boy, so I remember. I think I just played the free. I'll just put it out there. Yeah, I played the free. I played the free games. They're the games I have played. So The Sims. So she has also asked me, which is your favorite Sims game? I think I answered this before. I'd have to say The Sims 4 because I've got more expansion packs and I've got more like stuff packs, game packs. And with like The Sims 4, you can do what you want. You can send your sim to work. You can go with to work with your sim. Like it's so different. In The Sims 3, I just had that goal where I just wanted to have kids, and like that was it. Like I'd have my 3 kids and I'd start again. So but it was an open world as well in The Sims 3, which was awesome. But I'm more of a Sims 4. I would have to say that is my favorite Sims 4 game. So yeah, I love The Sims 4. She's also asked me, who is your favorite non-playable character, NPC? I'd have to say Eliza Pancakes, but then I'm gonna break the rules here. I have to choose two. Well, Eliza Pancakes second, but number one is Bella Goth because I love Bella Goth. She's so like glamorous and so stunning to look at. Like she's the most. If I see her out in my LPs, I'll go, God, she's gorgeous, and then I'll use that. Oh my God, to look like a model, you're into Evangelista. Uh, I love Bella Goth so damn much. She is my favorite character. The reason I like Eliza Pancakes is because I don't get why people hate her. Like I don't see why people hate her because she's so much fun. She's funny to look. She looks like Velma from Scooby Doo, which I love. I love playing with Eliza, but I do love my Bella Goth, so I'd have to say Bella Goth here. So the next question is from P Frog Sims again, and she has asked me, what other games do I like? So I've only got 6 games. So I've played Detroit Become Human recently. I played a bit of Heavy Rain, which I played before on the PlayStation 3. But the top 5 games I do play, obviously, is The Sims. Um, Last of Us, which I love so much. I think Last of Us would have to be first for me. So Last of Us, The Sims, WWE games. I love Assassin's Creed. I also have been playing Tomb Raider. I'm weird, right? I love female characters as leads. Like, there's something about female characters as I think's awesome. Like, in films as well. I love a female that can fight, that can, like, do it all, like a man could. Like, I love female empowerment. I love Lara Croft. I think she's awesome. People look at her as a sexual object, but I look at her as a strong woman who I think is awesome. So, yeah, they're the 5 games I've been playing over than The Sims. I'd have to say my one is also UFC. So, they're WWE, The Last of Us, Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, and UFC. Also The Sims, but yeah, they're the games I do play. So the next question is from the lovely Melissa Shaw. She was my number one fan right from the date with Lisa. So it was awesome to see Melissa here. So thank you so much, Melissa. You have been my support from day one, and I'll never forget that. Like, you're awesome. She asked me, what do I love most about my life? So there's different factors that I love the most about my life. I love my partner. This is cringy, I know, but I don't know. I just love him so much. Like, we've been together 6 years, and it's been the best 6 years of my whole life. If you're watching, Darren, I love you so much. I want to marry you very soon. You mean a lot to me. You seriously do. You've been so supportive of me. You've never let me down, and you've been a great man. I'm getting a bit emotional here because you mean like the entire world to me, like more than anything. So that's what I love most about my life. It's my partner, and I also love the support I get and you guys as my friends. I've never felt so happy with having friends like you guys because you make me happy. Like, you make me happy. No, Jordan, don't sing. You'll ruin their ears. So you gotta laugh at yourself, haven't you? See what I'm saying? Like before, I was saying you just gotta laugh at yourself. Uh, I love the most is just my partner, my family, my friends, and you guys' support. That's what I love most about my life. So I was getting a bit emotional, but I'm fine now. So the next question is from the lovely Starlight Equinox. She's the same as Missy. She was there a couple of months later, I think, after Missy. And she's been super supportive. She's so lovely. She's called Raven Sky Sims as well. So check her out as well. She's awesome. Raven Sky Sims. She does like videos where she'll put songs onto them. But it's not like a video, it's like a picture video. It's so good. And she also was so amazing. She knows I want to do drag, and she made me up in drag as a guy, or normal as a guy. And she also did me as a woman, which made me incredibly happy because that was awesome. Like, I didn't expect that. Like, how awesome of her to make me in drag on The Sims. Like, that's awesome. Like, the photos are amazing. If you guys want to see them photos, let me know in the comments below, and I'll upload them on Twitter. She's amazing, and she asked me the question. She said, "What are your favorite hobbies and interests?" Well, I love to sing. I actually love to sing in the bedroom a lot. Like I'm average at singing. I'm not the best. My friend Aaron says I'm like amazing. Um, but I don't think I'm not. I'm just average. Like I'm really average. I love singing, so I love dancing as well. I actually love recording. To be honest, it sounds cliche, but I do love recording. Like being with you guys. I just love recording and like having your support, and that's my hobbies. So I also like to write stories as well. So you'll see in my LPs like Get Famous and Runaway Teen. I love to write a story. Like I can write down in my notebook what that is, and that is my hobby. I love writing stories. Like I love cooking as well. I also like just the chill because I do work, so it's like hard. So I that's my hobbies. So I hope I made sense. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. So the next question is from the Facebook people. So this is by Scott Thomas. He asks, which drag queens inspired you to be a drag queen? Like I've mentioned before, I'd have to say number one, Sharon Needles, because she's so gothy and so different. That's the kind of drag I want to go with. I want to be like a gothy blonde hooker, if that makes sense. Not Katya, but I want to be so damn gothy, like so different out of the box. Because like I mentioned, I'm very creative. I love creating things. So that's my autism there. I like to like just I want to be different. That's why Sharon Needles is my favorite drag queen ever because she's so out of the box and gothy and different, and that's what made her different, and that's what I want to be. So Sharon Needles number one, Evie Oddly because she's batshit crazy. She's a wonderful girl. Well, I call them girls because they are really drag queens, and yeah, Evie Oddly, she's wonderful. And Jinx Monsoon, because Jinx, for me, was such a sweet character to watch on RuPaul's Drag Race. So I'd say she inspired me as well because she was just, like I mentioned, I love sweet queens. Queens that can make me laugh. If they're totally sweet and they have no charisma, I'm still going to love them like Plastic Tiara. I like her. But she didn't have much of a, I don't mean rude, but she didn't have much of a, like, a personality and stuff like that. So I'd have to say Sharon, Evie, Jinx, Katya, because Katya is also crazy, which I love. And I also love Trixie Mattel because Trixie's out of the box as well. She does makeup really big, and that's her image. And I just love people that are just crazy and weird and funny. That's what I say to you guys. Remember, guys, be weird, be crazy, be you, because that's what I love. I love if you guys want to be crazy. Be crazy with me. Send me a certain comment on YouTube like crazy. Like I will reply. I will. I'm gonna reply to my comments. Like if even if I get big, I'm not saying I'm not because I'm not. But if I get big, I'm still gonna like you know what I mean? I'm gonna reply to my comments because that's the best thing you can do. So them queens inspired me because they inspire me to be a nice person, inspire me to be different and be myself. So they inspire me the most. So the next question is from Kelly Hardin. She has asked me, "What are your?" So this is a WWE question, and she has asked me, "What are your favorite WWE women?" I'd have to say I'm not really a fan of the newer crop. I would have to say Becky Lynch right now because she's on fire and she is amazing. Who else? Who else do I really really like? I like Kairi Sane actually. Um, but I do actually love Dana Brooke. I think Dana Brooke is so underrated, and I'd love to see more from Dana because I think Dana's gone. Oh, and Lacey Evans. Oh Lord, I love her. That's not a good impression, Jordan. You're making a fool. Uh, but from the past, I would have to say there's a lot of women I love from the past, and that'd be like Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, Candice Michelle, Lita, Victoria, Molly Holly, Stacy Keebler. Who else? Who else from the past? Kelly Kelly and my good friend Ashley. She did die a couple of months ago. We spoke a lot on Twitter, so before she died, and she was so sweet. And yeah, so she was awesome. So I loved Ashley so much. Ashley was awesome. Like Ashley for me was like the leader, second leader. Like she was so different, and I loved her so much. So and I miss her dearly. The next question is from the lovely Hannah Tyler. She has been talking to me for a lot, and she's so sweet, and I really, really love her. So she asked me, "Why do you wanna do drag?" I wanna do drag because I'm crazy. I'm also very weird. I'm very creative because of my ADHD and my mild autism. I'm just so crazy. And I think because I'm such a nice queen, I just want to do drag because I see it as like a creative thing. I see it as a female illusion. And I think it's when you're a drag queen, you're totally going to be creative because you are creative. You know, you're doing these outfits, you're doing your hair, you're doing your makeup. I want to do drag because it is creative to me and it's a wonderful thing to watch on TV because that it's so creative and it's so different. I love. So that's why I want to do drag because it's creative and it's one of my favorite art forms. Hence why I did wrestling for some time because I've always loved entertaining. Hence why I did performing arts at school. Hence why I write stories because I love to be entertained. I love to do. That's why I want to do drag because I want to entertain. I want to be funny. I want people to love me. Like my YouTube, I want people to love me as well. Like I want you guys to really, really love me, and you know what I mean. So I hope you guys do love me. And that's why I want to do drag because I want to be show my creative side, and I just want to like steal the crown. I'm not like cocky actually, but I don't think I'd probably like go out season like episode 1. I'm not that best, but anyway, that is it for the questions. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I might do one of these in a couple of years' time. But thank you so much for commenting and sending your questions in. I've never had this much support before. I know you guys sent me that support. Thank you so damn much. It really means the world to me that you guys sent in your questions. So yeah, so remember guys, be crazy, be weird, and be you, because that's the best thing you actually can do. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give me a sub, like, and turn on post notifications, pretty please. I post in content, and I am also doing reviews very soon, which I can't wait for. Rupaul'S Drag Race UK. So I can't wait to do that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.